believe it or not, I will actually try and talk a client out of hiring me before we move forward. Number one, it's great for price. And number two, it's great to really get down to the root of what they're looking to solve. One of the biggest things that I always like to talk about and mentor is the fact that your clients are looking for completely different things than what we're used to trying to go out and sell them. As videographers and directors and creative people in general, we love the imagery that we can create. We love the images that we can capture, and we think that we are selling that to a client. Why don't they like what I sent them? My portfolio has absolutely beautiful, stunning shots. How could they not like that and want that for their business? That's typically what I first started thinking, and that's what I know a lot of people are thinking. But we have to think about this from a different perspective. The client has a problem that needs to be solved. Your video just happens to be the thing that solves that problem for that client. So it's not as if they need the video quality that you're promising them. They simply need video as a vehicle to get them to the solution to the problem that they're currently facing. And when you think of it like that, you completely change the perspective of the conversation, and that is going to engage that client and get them to want to do more business with you. Let me go ahead and give you an example. If you have a mom and pop shop and they need to train employees, you can say, oh, I make video. I can make videos. What do you want to do, mom and pop shop? You listen to them, you say, yep, I can do that. I got that. I can make videos for you. That's great. You make them a bunch of videos. You think they look great. It sounds great. Everything about it is great, but they stop working with you. They don't call you back. They don't hire you back. You reach out to them, they're ghosting you. You have no idea what's going on. You gave them a great product. The question that we need to ask ourselves as business owners is, did that product solve the problem that they were looking for in the first place? So it's not about just making them videos. It's not about just taking someone photos. It's about it achieving a goal. And the moment that you're able to articulate that this will change and achieve that goal for you, that's when you've made a huge difference, and that's when people are going to start working with you a lot more. Let me go ahead and put it in this light. I absolutely love that the creative director did this, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. I'm working with a school, can't say the school yet. We're gonna go back and we're gonna talk about what school that I'm working with. I'm gonna show you examples from this project, but they need photos for their new website that they're creating. When they were talking to the website designer told the school's director, hey, we need photos to actually put on the website so that we can tell the story of the school. And the school director said, well, I have an iPhone. They take great photos. Can I just take the photos for you? And the website designer said this, and this is exactly the way that you need to think. The website designer said, we need to be able to tell a story with the photos. We need to be able to capture what the school stands for with the photos. We're not just looking for pictures of the outside of the school. We're looking for it to reinforce the values that you want to convey with your school, with your brand, and with your messaging. If you can do that on an iPhone, fantastic. If you can't, hire somebody who can tell the story with their images. That is what you and that is what I need to be doing with every single client. Taking the photos and taking the video is only, I don't know, maybe about 6 to 7% of my actual job. Most of the time it's spent sitting down with a client and really talking it through with them, understanding what is the issue that you're facing? What issue can this solve? And typically, believe it or not, I will actually try and talk a client out of hiring me before we move forward. Number one, it's great for price. And number two, it's great to really get down to the root of what they're looking to solve. So, basic example. I have someone come to me. Hey, we need video for our business. I'll typically go, okay, why do you need video? What are you trying to accomplish? Oh, well, we want more people to come to the website. We want to get engagement. We want to do this. We want to do that. We want to do the other. Okay. Have you ever tried a video campaign before? Yes, we tried a video campaign before, but it didn't work for this and this and this reason. Okay. Why did you decide to reach out to me specifically? It's gonna be pretty pricey. The work that I do is pretty top end. Why did you decide to go with me instead of another competition? Or why did you decide to reach out to me? That's really going to signal two things. Number one, it's gonna let them know that you are pricier. They need to understand that the price is going to be there. But number two, it also lets me know if I'm kind of the only person in on this, they just called me because they wanted me, or if I'm bidding against other people so I can push on ahead with that value. From there, I'm gonna ask even more questions. I'm going to say, okay, have you tried photo? Have you tried podcasts? Have you tried this? Have you tried that? I'm going to be trying to eliminate myself. And when it gets down to it, when it gets down to the bare and they're like, we've tried everything, we know that we want this is the value, we know that you're expensive, we've seen your work, then we'll open up a conversation about what I can do specifically for them. You have to understand, as content creators, there are hundreds and thousands and tens of thousands of businesses out there that need content every single day. There is not a lack for work in this industry. It is just about positioning yourself in a way where your value can show other people that you're not just going to take pictures. You're not just going to take a video. You might not even be just following the client's objective. I've had plenty of clients where they told me the vision for the final product, and I had to sit them down and be like, this vision is great. We can work within this bounds. We can incorporate some of your things within it, but it's not targeted towards your outcome. Just making content for the sake of content isn't targeted towards your outcome of converting new business to come in. We can take elements from what you're saying, but it's not exactly the same thing. So we're going to make a storyboard, work with you so that we can actually hit your target. You won't believe the amount of respect that they have because you're approaching them as someone who's trying to solve their problems versus someone who just wants to make a video for them. So the reason why we, both you and me, were not converting as many clients as we wanted to, and the one thing that I did to make that change is switch from just saying, yeah, I'll make you a video, the video will cost this much, to saying, what are you trying to accomplish with your video? What do you hope the outcome of this will be? What's the value that this is to you? I can solve that problem for you through video. I'm going to work with you in order to create a plan that actually attacks and solves your problem. But now you know how to do that. What exactly is the next step from there? Well, you can go ahead and watch that right on up here. This little video up here is going to tell you that next step. So if you want to see the next step, click right up there.